If you spend any time reading about artificial intelligence right now, you are likely buried under a storm of vocabulary. Terms like agentic, RAG, and react are everywhere. But underneath the noise, the evolution taking place is quite simple. To understand what an AI agent actually is, we have to start at level 1, the standard large language model, or LLM, that powers the chatbots most people already use. This setup is straightforward. You provide a text input, and the LLM produces an output based on its training. But this system hits a wall with personal requests. Ask a standard LLM when your next meeting is, and it fails. It cannot see your calendar. This highlights two major limitations of Level 1 AI. It has no access to your specific data, and it is entirely passive. It only acts when you tell it to. For AI to be genuinely useful in a professional setting, it has to move far beyond the chat box and gain the ability to interact with outside information. That brings us to Level 2, AI workflows. This is where we build specific technical bridges that connect the LLM to external software. This solves the calendar problem. We give the AI a rigid instruction to always check a specific calendar app before answering. This lookup process is called RAG, or Retrieval Augmented Generation. The AI follows a human-made track to find facts before responding. It works perfectly until you change the subject. Imagine asking for the weather forecast on the day of that meeting. The system instantly derails. These workflows are like train tracks. The AI can only travel where a human has already laid the rails. Since we didn't build a connection to a weather app, it can't help you. In a workflow, the human programmer is still the one making every decision about how the task should be performed. Level 3 is the true AI agent. At this level, the human programmer steps back, and the LLM itself becomes the decision maker. This shift is powered by a framework called REACT, which stands for Reason plus Act. To see this in action, give the AI a complex goal, like compiling news articles into a formatted social media post. Without any human guidance, the AI reasons through the problem. It looks at its tools and decides that a spreadsheet is more efficient for organizing links than a word processor. Then it acts. It dynamically connects to those tools to fetch data and organize the post. It isn't following a path we built, it's building the path itself in real time. This is the core difference. An agent doesn't need pre-laid tracks. It constructs its own logic based on the final goal you set. Real work usually requires more than just a first draft. It involves checking for mistakes and refining the results through trial and error. An AI agent mimics this human behavior. As shown here, it can take its own completed work and feed it back into its reasoning engine to check for errors against the original goal. If the output isn't right, the agent loops back to rewrite or pull new data, repeating the process until it is satisfied the criteria have been met. This ability to autonomously self-correct is what separates a true agent from a simple sequence of automated steps. This becomes even more powerful when we move beyond text. Consider a vision agent analyzing hours of raw video footage from a mountain search. The agent reasons through the concept of the target. It defines what a skier looks like across different angles, speeds, and lighting conditions. Then it acts, scrubbing through footage, isolating the clear matches, and applying specific timestamp tags. By starting with a single keyword, the agent completes what would normally be days of manual human observation. The difference across these levels is about who controls the process. Levels 1 and 2 require humans to dictate the input and rigorously define every step of the journey. At Level 3, the human only needs to define the final destination. We are moving away from the need to micromanage AI through complex, step-by-step prompt engineering. Success in this new environment means acting as a manager. You provide the clear goal and the necessary tools, then step back to let the agent reason its way to the finish line.